Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to just do a quick change without taking off pretty much everything. Now glitter is a little bit more thick, so instead of just buffing this, I did actually take a file and kind of take off that top layer. It was shiny, so I did have, Light Elegance's super shiny on, but I'm going to leave this in real time for majority of the tutorial. So I will kind of pop in and out. That way you guys can see what I'm actually doing and I can talk you through it. But I do leave the filing real time as well. Normally I don't, but I felt like for this one, it might be kind of a good, what's the word I'm looking for? A good example of what I'm actually doing for my nails for this entire Right now that I am cleansing and getting all that dirt off, or I should say nail dust, I'm going to take Light Elegance's tack. And this right here is what I think is the saving grace. So we filed, we buffed, we cleansed, and now we're taking tack. So this is going to fill in any imperfections on your nail and allow the new gel, which we're using the buttercream, to stick to the enhancement. So this is like a double duty. I love this over a finished file nail, which equivalent to this would be a finished file nail, and just putting that on to fill in all the cracks, or like if you have like a little bit of a gouge, it will fill it in as well. But I usually take it for filling in like tiny little scratches. Like when you buff, obviously you're going to see the tiny scratches, even though buffing will make the scratches a little bit less. So cure that. And then I am taking the black buttercream, which I used a lot this holiday season. So this is my tutorial of getting rid of the holiday nails, but it's only been like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I don't want to fully redo my nails. So I am taking the buttercream all over the nail, and I am just doing a thin coat. I rather do 2 thin coats than 1 thicker coat, because the buttercreams, are thick, but not like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're very pigmented for not being that thick. That's kind of what I'm more looking for. Because like you can get a color gel and it can be super thick and you might need a lot to make it actually pay off, where a buttercream is super thin compared to like a color gel. But like you can still get it too thick and it won't cure properly. So again, I rather do 2 smaller layers, which you'll see I do 2 thin layers over the entire nail, and I cure in between. All right, coming in with that second layer, and you'll see here, I don't really pay attention to the sides too much, only because I'm coming in with my striping brush to do silver down the sides. So I made sure that my sides were as good as I could get it the first time around. So the second time around, I can go a little bit, let's say, I'm gonna say quicker, but yeah, this is all about the quick change. But I definitely left the sides kind of alone for majority of these nails.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations.
All right, so I am taking the matte top coat. This is Flat Matte, I believe is what it's called, from Light Elegance. And you can do this after. I find doing it before is way better. And I just like doing it before because I am going to put a color gel on, and you can put top coat over the other one. I don't. I leave it quote unquote naked, so there's no top coat over the silver, but again, dealer's choice. So I actually let this sit on my nails for maybe 10-15 seconds before I actually cure them. That way the flat matte has time to level out and kind of just migrate across the nail, because the last thing you want to do is have a streaky top coat. And granted, this doesn't really do it as bad as some of the other ones I've used, but it's just a rule of thumb that I always that is that when I am doing a matte, I let it sit, and I don't know if you've noticed, words are hard today, that I go over it many times and then I let it sit. So by doing that, you are really getting it in there and trying to cover it all, because if you see some random shiny parts, you'll see that you absolutely missed the top coat.
They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend.
All right, so we are cleansing that nail. You don't necessarily have to, I just prefer to. So we are taking Silver Sparkle, and I love this, just a silver tiny sparkle. And I'm taking Selena Ryden's stripey brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the sides of the nail. If you notice, I'm like pinching my skin away from my nail because it's easier for me to get it. And then I definitely check the top so I can just see a little bit down the side. So my nails are pretty arched, I'm not gonna lie, are arched. The C curve in my nails are pretty decent. I don't have very big nail beds, so I kind of bring it up higher towards the middle. So you'll see me kind of check and move it around and just place it really when I want to go, which ironically my thumb has like a big curve in it, you can kind of see. So the nail may look a little weird, but there's not much I can do about it because the way my skin grows on that thumb is that it's kind of at an angle. Maybe I can like not do it as close and then I can kind of get away from the angle, but maybe not. So I flash cure in between each nail. So if I go off screen for a little bit, it's me flash curing.
Ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stared and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
All right, so we are just going to cleanse that nail off, and I love them so much. I want to thank Robin. She actually was the one who posted in one of my Facebook groups. I don't have her handle. I wish I did. I should have grabbed it. She posted it in either nails at home, nails for beginner, nails something, nails, I don't know. But she posted this and I was like, I have to do this. And I thought it was the perfect time to do a tutorial on how I'm actually editing them because it looks great because it's so easy to do. I think this tutorial is like 18 minutes and I left most of it in real time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I'm on